Hello, squirrel friends. So this is another book review and makeup with Mondo. Today I'm reviewing Guilty Pleasures by Laurell K. Hamilton. It's part of the Anita Blake series. Anita Blake is a vampire hunter and animator. Now you're probably thinking, that sounds crazy, Mondo. Why is a cartoon animator also moonlighting as a vampire hunter? Well, in this world, an animator is not a cartoonist or somebody that works in cartoons and making cartoons. It is a person that raises the dead. So they raise zombies. She works for a company called Animators Inc. Oh, that's a funny name. Guilty Pleasure takes place in the early 90s in St. Louis. And Anita works as a licensed vampire executioner and animator. So you're thinking,
why does she need to be licensed to be a vampire executioner?
Well, glad you asked. In this world, vampires are legal. Well, in this country. Most of the world they're not legal, so you can still kill them on sight if you want to. But in America, they are legal. So if you kill a vampire without a execution order, you could be brought up on murder charges just like anybody else. In this world, the only people that can raise zombies, because zombies are not just infections or anything like that, they are brought back for a specific reason by animators, voodoo practitioners, or necromancers. So when we come into this story, Anita is interviewing a vampire who is wanting to hire her to investigate the vampire murders that are plaguing the city. But Anita's already working on the vampire murders with the police. So she tells him,
I don't know what, no, I'm not gonna work with you. I'm already doing it. Leave me alone.
She doesn't want anything really to do with the vampires. And rightfully so. She tells
them, no, do it yourself. I'm already working with the police. We'll get it done.
Well, the master of the city doesn't like that response. And who do you ask is the master of the city? Well, the master of the city is a little girl, and now she's a 1,000-year-old master vampire. This master kidnaps Anita and brings her to her to get her to start working for her. And this woman is terrifying. She has powers that Anita didn't even believe existed. Now Anita is working to figure out who this vampire killer is. And she's quite worried because she's just human. She's not super powered or has super strength or anything like that herself. So Anita's like,
if a vampire gets murdered by this creature that's out there killing these vampires, what am I supposed to do? They obviously have power that I can't fathom because they're killing these very strong vampires.
But still, she has to go do it. Luckily, she enlists her friend Edward to help her. Now, Edward is a bounty hunter as well, but he's not legal. Edward does little things a little bit shady. He used to be a human assassin. He would kill people, but apparently that got too easy, so he went to the supernaturals. Anita likes when he comes to town because he always gives her new toys. Well, toys as she calls them, meaning guns or weapons of some sort. He buys her a sawed-off shotgun. Can you imagine? That's your idea of getting a new present, is a sawed-off shotgun. So Anita's trying to figure out who is killing these vampires with Edward now, because Edward's really not doing it for free. Edward came to town because he heard that Anita had a meeting with the master of the city, and Edward is on a contract to kill the master of the city. That's what he's out doing, and so he wants that information from Anita. And Anita says,
hey, if you help me solve these cases, I'll either help you with killing the master and tell you who's the master, or we can just kill the master together and get out of this both ways. So either way.
She wants to solve the murders first before just going in and killing the master. Well, do you blame her though? Because like, that woman sounds terrifying herself. So I wouldn't want to go against her. That's the main premise of this first book. Now, this book series goes on until current time. Amazing stories about Anita hunting down these different monsters. Sometimes she gets involved in some like people stuff, but mainly they're somehow connected to the monsters. The second book is terrifying. Super gory, meets different type of zombie that she didn't even think could exist or would exist. Do you guys want more reviews of those books? Because there's about 10 that are really, really good on the supernatural crime area. So let me know in the comments if you want me to review some of those later books. I think they're really good. You learn way more about Anita and what's going on in her world. I also probably should explain why I only do my eyes. I really don't care about concealer or foundation or anything like that. I don't really mind that. The reason I started doing eye makeup and stuff like that was because I really like my eyes. They're like my favorite aspect of me. So that's what I was trying to do, is emphasize something about me that I really enjoyed so that I could learn to love that more, and then through that start loving myself more and keep growing on that until I can love the whole me. But try that yourself and see how that works out for you. As always, guys, I hope you're all wearing your masks, being safe, washing your hands, being kind to others. I will see you next Tuesday for another review. If you guys want me to try a makeup look on my eyes or review a certain book, post it in the comments below. If you like this, subscribe and share this. As always, bye guys.